Hey, Team Miles Seekers. Listen, guys, I was watching. Wow, this is loud. I was watching a boxing match last night, and the funny thing is, It was over in about a minute and a half. Now, folks, I was expecting this match to go on for like 12 rounds because both guys were supposedly in such great shape, but the other guy, which their names are not important, the one of the guys felt, you know what? Listen, I'm sure this is what he was thinking, team. He was thinking to himself, well, I've trained for a 12-round match. I've trained for a 12-round match. I'm in great shape, so I'm ready to go. But why would I, put myself through that chance of getting injured or whatever? Why would I put myself through that 12-round match when I can get the job and just get the job done in just one round or 90 seconds? And you know what, guys? He came out. Actually, see, there is a backstory to this. Listen, folks, as marketers, you'll learn very quickly that stories sell. Facts, well, they tell, but so anyway, I'm sure, and I've been following this guy for a while, I'm sure he was thinking to himself, well, if I can get the job done in one round or shorter, why would I waste my time, stretching this out? So, and the reason why he won, guys, I'm looking at my screen here, was freezing a little bit. I apologize. The reason why he won, team. Again, I'm looking at my screen and I'm seeing it's freezing a little bit. So we may be having some slight connection problems. I apologize. But the reason why he won is because he said, I want to get this over. He came out guns blazing, jumped on top of the other guy. 90 seconds later, it was all done. Now, what does that have to do with your business and you in particular? What does that have to do with your business? Everything, folks. Everything. Listen, business. Wow, my mic seems like it's extra loud tonight. Business, folks, can be compared to a competitive sport. Am I right? Listen, you folks are all part of our team. You're building teams yourself. There are other people that are members of wealth generators that are, not necessarily here, not part of our team, whatever. But the fact of the matter is, folks, yes, we are one big family. However, because of the way most people market, hopefully that's not going to be you guys, but because of the way most people market, most marketers, most affiliates in this company are kind of competing in the same pond. Am I right, guys? They're kind of fishing in the same areas, which, I don't really like to use that word, but it can cause competition. And, hey, competition can actually be good. See, what I would do, guys, if I was you, if you feel that there's some competition, there's some pressure from, other affiliates, you guys are promoting the same thing, you're starting to do Facebook Lives now, what I would do, team, is I would thrive on that, quote, pressure, that little bit of competition, good, healthy competition, which is going to keep you focused and keep you doing what you need to do in your business. Because I'm telling you guys, the success from this business, folks, what you're looking for, being able to attract people to your business, guys, is going to start. It's going to come from where? I want to see if you folks are listening. The success that you are going to generate in this business, whether it's monetary, freedom, whatever, it's going to come, that success, guys, that you all can get. You all can achieve it. Guys, we're all the same. You can achieve it. But it's going to come from somewhere. And I'm going to take a look at the comments, and I want to see if you folks are listening, number one, and number two, if you know where that success is going to come from. I know where mine comes from, and I'm here to tell you that yours is going to come from the same place. But I want to know if you know. I know. I want to know if you know. And I am looking at your comments. And by the way, folks, I was here at 8 o'clock waiting for you guys. 8 o'clock, I didn't see anybody here. I'm like, do they have the right link? So I went and checked the link. I'm like, yeah, they got the right link. So I said, well, I'll give them 5 or 10 minutes. And here you are. So let's see. And no, I'm not giving away money tonight. I want you guys to earn money. Most of you are fairly close, guys. Yeah, you are. It's going to come from here, guys. It's going to come from inside, but it's going to come from your heart. Having heart, just like in a sport. You ever see those boxers, again, back to the boxing analogy, that get beat up, but they still keep going? I mean, I've seen some boxers get beat to a pulp and they lost. However, they're being applauded because they got heart. You ever hear that? The boxers, he's got a lot of heart. Listen, folks, to be successful in business, at least you don't got to worry about getting beat up and bruised. It's much easier what we do, folks. But to be successful in business, team, you need to have a lot of heart. It's not up here. It's not, again, yeah, you need to have some smarts, but folks, the learning up here, the stuff you need to know up here, guys, that's easy. Come on. Guys, we're in the 21st century. I mean, you know, we have the internet, we have marketing funnels, we have tons of ways to get traffic, which is why I don't normally focus on just one, because folks, there's many ways. And I would beg to differ that I would say that the majority of people here, probably 98% of you, are members of the 4%. So regardless of what you've done in the 4% or not, you know the areas or avenues where you can get traffic. Yes or yes? You do. You've heard of Facebook. You've heard of YouTube. You've heard of banner ads. You've heard of, yes, solo ads. Guys, you've heard of it all. It's just a matter of which one do you want to implement. That's the key word, guys. Implementing your business. So, folks, I want to be done by 9 o'clock, and I'm thinking to myself, is there a reason why I need to be done at 9 o'clock? I definitely need to be done by 10 o'clock. But let me. This is not a game here, folks. This is a real business. So I actually need to check my calendar. You know, when you're busy and you have a lot going on. Okay, good. We're good. But I want to be done at 9 o'clock anyway, because I want to respect your time. It's Sunday. I have a ton of things, folks, and I'm not exaggerating. I have a ton of things to go over. Now, does that mean I'm going to cover it all tonight? No way. So we'll talk about some of it tonight. We'll talk about some on our next training. We're going to get right into it, guys. I'm going to be sharing my screen with you. Excuse me. I want to make sure that the people who are coming on board, team, we have an influx of new team members. I want to help them hit the ground running. And listen, I can't read minds, really. So I don't know what's going through your mind, but listen, this is not a difficult business. There's not that much to it. It's not complicated, which is why I brought this opportunity to our team. It's simple, guys. It's a simple business, simple compensation plan. In fact, I can tell you, folks, and I'm going to share some things with you that you know already. Now, those of you that are new, maybe you don't know. So for some of you, it's going to be a refresher, a reminder, whatever. My focus, guys, and you know, I love being able to just focus on one thing, and then everything else builds around it. As a team, guys, we should just focus on one thing, and then there'll be other components to it. What is that one thing? Well, guys, before I share that with you, I'm sorry about being a little rude here, but for those of you that don't know me, you've recently just joined the team. I'm sure mostly all of you know me, but my name is Miles Seegers. I'm the creator and founder of the M3 Lifestyle Team. Now, the M3 Lifestyle Team is our overall general team. Within that team, we have sub-teams, okay? Well, of course, part of Wealth Generators, we have a wealth creation team. We are getting into the crypto space. Of course, many of you are part of my 4% team. So that's pretty much how we have things structured. It all falls under the M3 lifestyle umbrella. And I always like to start off these hangouts, even though I'm sometimes doing them late. This is not really a hangout. This is going to be more of a training session. I like to start them all off with gratitude and let you folks know, each and every one of you, how much I appreciate you guys. Because, without having like-minded people, without being surrounded by like-minded people, guess what? You have no business. So I really appreciate all of you guys. Also, to remind you that each and every one of you, you are a leader. Now, I recommend you be a servant leader, but you are a leader, especially based on this compensation plan. You have no choice but to become a leader. Here's why. And I'm not talking about having hundreds or thousands of team members. If that's what you want, great, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about being responsible for 3 people. And then if you want to expand upon it beyond that, great. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to gear this training session really towards the brand new members. Somebody that just jumped on and they're like, okay, Miles, I signed up, or I signed up under this person, that person. Now, can you explain to me what to do step by step? So we're going to break it down, guys. Now, here's the thing. If what I'm covering tonight, and guys, this is recorded, you can watch it 100 times. But what I'm covering tonight, if you don't get it in this type of format, no worries, because I will be, besides these live sessions, I will be recording training videos just for our team. Now, some of you might be thinking, and you're thinking smart, some of you might be thinking, well, Miles, we have so much training as it is. We got training here, we got training there, and we got training inside the Facebook. Great. Hey, more training is always good. Trust me, it is. You can never, it's like money. You can never have too much training, because I know that John may go through the same training video that Mary went through. It doesn't resonate with John. But then John goes through a different training from a different perspective. And then John finally gets it. So that's what it's all about, guys. We want to just give you and arm you with all the tools you need to get started. So, and again, I didn't have a chance to prepare this the way I wanted to. Actually, team, going to be very honest with you. This is more, and again, because you know this, I just announced this today. Normally, I give you a day ahead of time, whatever. This is more of a emergency onboarding session. And here's why. Because a lot of you have questions, which is fine, But the thing is, if you have questions, if you're having as many questions as you are having, that tells me that either you're a little confused, or you need help with something, you don't know where to start, you don't know, how to get your people, how to get your 3. So let's bring it back, guys. All of you here, okay? All of you here, your focus, unless you've already done it, your focus should be on referring 3 other people to the opportunity section of our business. Now, you can certainly refer them as customers. We have incredible products here, which you'll find out. The people that you are referring or attracting to your business, they don't have to be an affiliate. They don't have to become a distributor / affiliate like you. They can certainly just be a customer and use all of our products, in the find, grow, and keep category. However, again, if you're looking to build a business that really, really incorporates that leverage business model, of course, on the investment side, there's plenty of leverage. Okay, great. But why don't you take that same leverage and apply it to a business? And again, I know I'm speaking to the choir, because I know all of you here, probably 99% of you here, are all affiliates, and you want to build, you want to ascend the ranks, you want to earn money from. Another thing, guys, there's so much. That's why I wasn't sure how often I was going to do these, but until I feel comfortable with, all of you that I can see that you're making progress, I will be doing these every single week. In the beginning, I was going to do them whenever, once a month or maybe, but you know, and again, you know, you folks are bringing in new people. I'm bringing in new. We're going to keep bringing them in. So we'll just do it once a week. Now, besides the products, guys, besides the products, you need to really understand your business. Again, you need to treat this now, folks. Everything I'm going to share with you, I can't force you to take it in. I can't force you to listen to me. But I'm telling you, you really need to listen to me. I don't know what you're doing right now. Some of you may be trying to listen to Jason at the same time, or you're watching TV and maybe the football game is on and you have me on your laptop. I would say cancel all that stuff. You need to listen to me. And I'll tell you something, I will be here to help you folks to the end. I will give my all to you guys. But what I will not do is to continually repeat myself on stuff that you should already know, or you should know because you were taught, or and not just from me, but from Randy or Jason or Big Mike Gardner, any of the leaders, whoever. So again, step one, before you're like, oh, Miles, I need to get my 3 right away before my subscription. No. Step one, and I would have had this on slides, but I didn't have time. I'm lucky to be even doing this tonight. Step one, you need to understand this business on a 30,000-foot level. I'm not, guys, listen, I'm not talking about, okay, you know all about Rise, you know all about FX1, Accelerator, and you've gotten results you can. I'm not talking about that. You don't need to get that granular, okay? I'm talking about just a 30,000-foot overview. Again, what I love about Jason Lee, okay, even though he was trying to hijack my time, what I love about my brother Jason is he says, listen, you're just the messenger. You don't need to act like, oh, I'm this brainiac that I know everything. No. I'm not talking about that. You're just a messenger. You are just putting messages out there on social media. You're sharing the message with your friends, your family, your neighbors, your coworkers, whoever you think that our products could help, you know? So you want to be the messenger. So, but still, you want to have an overall understanding of the company and what we're doing here. So what are we doing? What are we really doing here, guys? Is this a pyramid scheme? No. Is this MLM, multi-level marketing? No. Some of you probably think it's that. No, it is it's network marketing / there's a slash in there, direct sales. Because if you focus on the customer side, there is no network marketing component. It's strictly direct sales. And what do we sell, guys? What do we sell? You need to understand this. What do we sell? Yeah, we sell the products. But again, I said a 30,000-foot overview. And you'll learn that by going through your back office, going through the video. Folks, think smart. I'm not saying sit down and watch every single training. And I'm not saying watch any of them. I'm saying understanding what's there. I'm saying also on your free time, look at YouTube. Look at some of the videos that talk about WG on YouTube. So again, but again, as your sponsor, or you're somewhere in my downline, I'm going to point out the simple key things that you need to understand and help you get started. And the reason why I'm talking this way, guys, because I want to see you folks, every one of you, successful. Because with this company, with this compensation plan, you can finally do it. Yes, I know all the other stuff you were in. I know you tried that. I know you were in other companies with me. Didn't make a dime, or you made a little money. There's no reason why you can't change all that here. You can. We have the goods, okay? We have the training. We have the compensation plan. The platform is designed in a way for everybody to win. So again, back to what we're selling. See, yeah, guys, we're selling those products, but see, some of you don't really understand as a distributor, okay, what's the 30,000-foot view of what we're selling? And again, that's why I'm here to to help all of us. Okay, we're gonna build this thing together, guys. And I'm looking at your comments here and there. So this is what we're selling, folks. We are selling subscriptions. Think about it. So when Joe Blow on Facebook says, "Oh, you guys are just signing people up. You just sign. That's all you." No. Quote, signing people up is a byproduct. You're not signing. What you're doing is, think about, okay, so wait a minute. Wait a minute. The last time I checked, a magazine publisher, magazines, those things that you read. I know they're not that popular anymore with the internet, but magazines are still around. Okay. And then they have them online too. They have online magazines, which is really, really cool. Excuse me, guys. I'm just spinning my lemonade here. So magazine publishers, billion-dollar business, been around forever. Question, those magazines that you and I have bought in the past, boy, that's sweet, sour. Is that a scam? Selling magazine subscriptions, is that a pyramid scheme? No, it's not, guys. What is it? It's a business, a real business. What we do here, folks, we sell subscriptions. Subscriptions to our products. Okay. Technically, you own those products for only a month. That's it. Month is up. You don't pay for your subscription. You don't have access. However, with our compensation plan, by just referring 3 people, you, or maybe I helped you get one, whatever. By doing that, after the first month, you no longer have a subscription fee. So that's what we're doing, folks. Our products are subscription based. You need to understand that. We're selling subscriptions. Okay, that's it. Real business. That's it. Forget the internet, forget network marketing, we're selling subscriptions, period. Now, I'm going to walk you folks through what I would do if knowing what I know now. I'm going to walk you through what I would do if I just joined today. Okay, so I see Sophia's here, and well, I just happened to see her comment last, so I'm going to pick on Sophia. so Sophia she's a team member. She's an affiliate in WG. Extremely excited. I know she's going to crush it. And Sophia's been talking about this opportunity on Facebook. I keep seeing it every time I turn around. And I was on a presentation last Thursday. Last Thursday, was it? Yeah. And I saw this presentation that Sophia shared with me for WG, and I decided to join. I jumped in. I decided to get started. So I got started with Sophia. And guys, this is hypothetical. If you just joined the team, this is an example. Sophia's actually under me. Okay. But anyway, so I joined Sophia's team. What should I do? Okay. Again, what should I do? Okay. My main goal before setting up my Rise account, before diving into FX1 and looking at the charts, forget all that. Forget all that. I love the products. They're great, but they're not going anywhere. Listen, by funding your Rise account, it's great, but come on, guys, it's not going to grow overnight. Those products, looking at WG startups, the equities, they're great. Most of those are long-term strategies. And by the way, folks, any real strategy is long-term. There is no overnight thing. If there's an overnight thing, there's a catch to it. So it's important that you do set up your Rise account. It is. But still, listen, folks, unless you are unlike the majority of us, our minds can only focus on certain things. And what we focus upon, per my mentor, Bob Proctor, what we focus upon expands and grows. We want your focus to expand and grow. So you should be focused on only one thing. Actually, 3 things, technically, is referring 3 other people out of the 7 billion people on the planet I think it's 7 billion. I'll have to Google that. But just referring 3 people, you don't even have to know them. They may not even like you, but they like making money. That's all you have to do. And you say, so Miles, you make it sound so simple. It is simple. Now, just because you've talked to 100 people and it wasn't the right time for them, or they weren't targeted correctly, okay, that's partly your fault, but not your fault. In other words, if the time isn't right for them, again, maybe the timing's not right. They're just not ready to get started with something, or they're broke. That's not your fault. You have nothing to do with that. But if you are targeting the wrong people as a marketer, see, you're not just a distributor, you're not just a business person, you are also a marketer. So if you're not targeting people as a marketer, excuse me, correctly, that is your fault. You just have to increase your skills. And you will, okay? You will, as long as you stay plugged in. So, again, back to the 3, okay? What should we do? Okay, well, you have to decide, okay? Again, I'm not expecting you to be me. I mean, I'm not you, okay? I'm not Sophia. Sophia's not me. But that doesn't mean that we can't somewhat think the same or believe in the same things. You need to draw the line right now, guys. You need to draw the line right now. And you need to say to yourself, okay, self, am I going to focus on paid traffic, or am I going to focus on organic? And I'm going to put organic here first. Make sure my cord's not long enough. I think I need to replace my marker. Can you see that, guys? Let me check my monitor. Yeah, you can see it somewhat. So you need to make a decision what you're going to focus on, either paid or organic. You know, that's totally up to you. Okay. I would gather that most of you are probably going to focus on organic. So what is organic, guys? Again, I really believe that everybody here does know what organic is. Free, I'm talking about. You know that you can generate free traffic, quote free, from Facebook. All of you on Facebook. You know that you can also generate organic traffic via YouTube, which we talked about. We'll be diving into specifically more. And there's other ways, guys. There's offline avenues, but I don't want you guys wasting time. So I don't. We'll save offline advertising for another. Okay, but again, just opening your mouth is organic traffic, and then there's free. I'm sorry, paid. Now, when it comes to the paid, okay, when it comes to paid. Sorry, guys, I posted something on my wall about Bitcoin. And people are just it's so funny that you know, I posted that because I wanted to find out who the marketers were, real marketers. As I can see, there's not many. They have no, they can't even see why I really posted that, but that's okay. So again, let's keep focused, guys. So again, what I do, okay? Well, see, I'm putting myself in your shoes, guys. Per Sophia. Because see, Sophia is an excellent marketer. She's also a great sponsor. So I'm just going to follow her recommendation. Sophia told me, okay, that I need to get really, really engaged. She told me that, she said, well, Miles, if you want to be successful, you need, again, you need to treat wealth generators like it's your business. I'm like, okay, fine, Sophia. Sophia, I always, she's like, no, Miles. No, Miles, I'm not talking about what you think I'm talking about. I mean, you need to really treat it like it's your business. I'm like, Sophia, I get it. She's like, no. I don't think you're getting it, Miles. You need to treat WG like you are the CEO. Like you are the CEO of the business. And I'm like, okay, I think I'm starting to get it. So Are you saying, Sophia, that I should I should treat it as like I started this company. In other words, I understand how because see, Sophia doesn't know it, but I've done some research. Sophia, I understand that the two founders of Wealth Generators, Ryan Smith and Chad Miller, I know that they really look at this like their business because they started it. So are you saying that I should look at the business like Ryan and Chad? And she's like, yeah, you're getting it now, Miles. I knew you'd come along. I'm like, okay, I got it. So I really need to look at this business like it's my own. Like I own the company. Like I own, well, eventually, folks, you will own stock in this company if you listen to what I'm telling you to do. I'm like, I get it. Okay. So knowing that, I said to myself, okay, well, if that's the case, man, so I pretty much have taken on another, quote, for lack of better words, job. I have this business now that's going to consume a large part of my life. Wow, I don't know. I'm going to have to give up some nights that I go salsa dancing. I'm going to have to really maybe like miss 1 or 2 days at the gym. I may even have to miss some meals. Oh, geez, I'm going to have to even get less sleep. Then I start thinking, what did I get myself into? And then I snap back to reality and I realize I've got myself into one of the most incredible businesses in the world. In the world, guys. That once you start growing it and grow it correctly, I was telling Randy Strum, it's like a virus. Like Big Mike McGardner says, you can't stop it. You know, Mike is jacked up. And once it's grown, you can't stop it. Because even if you get lazy, you're like, well, I'll give you guys an example. Well, no, I'm not going to use me. But let's say you brought in like 6 people, which is easy. Really. It is, guys. Your subconscious mind is telling you it's difficult. But let's say you brought in 10 people. You worked really hard to bring those 10 in. You're like, I'm taking a little break. I'm focusing on my Bitcoin. USI Tech. I'm taking a little break. But while you're taking a break, do you know that your business will still keep growing? Because those people are going to refer 3. And then those people are going to refer 3. One day, you're going to look inside your back office. You haven't logged in a month because you've been so busy with USI Tech. You're going to log in. You're going to be like, where the heck did all these people come from? And how did I get to this rank? I haven't done anything. Now, that can all happen to you. But just imagine if you do something. Just imagine, guys. So, again, back to me, because I just joined under Sophia. So Sophia has instructed me what I should do. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to share with you because I'm a nice guy. I'm going to share with you guys what Sophia recommended I do. Sophia actually took me to her desktop over the internet, and she showed me what tabs she normally keeps open. She showed me what groups I should be in, what I should focus on. She showed me what links, like she showed me everything, like, you know, where should I get the link to refer people to these presentations? She told me, which I was a little surprised, she told me that we have presentations 3 times a week, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, opportunity presentations that I can invite people. I can send a link to my list. It's great. But I just wasn't sure, like, where do I get all that? What should I focus on? So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to share with you guys, as soon as I find my monitor here, okay. If you are building your business via social media, which, guys, believe it or not, I do that a lot. For WG, there's plenty of traffic avenues, which we will talk about. However, having said that, I haven't spent 1 dime on traffic, not 1 dime. Haven't ran any traffic, no Facebook ads, nothing. Is WG great for Facebook? Of course it is. Because again, if you're talking about the business opportunity too much during a paid Facebook ad, Facebook PPC, Facebook may not like that too much, but again, we don't have to do that. We can just talk about the customer side. Again, guys, we'll talk about that. We only have an hour. We'll get into that. Let me just try to help the newer people hit the ground running without even spending any money on traffic. Of course, if you have a list, you should be emailing your list. And again, I think everybody here, unless you're fairly new to online marketing, you should have a list. I don't care if it's 50 people or 100. And I know you should have a list because most of you have been in other businesses that I've been in. You are in another business with me. And in that other business, somebody there has been recommending you to build your list. And you can do it free. It just takes longer, more time consuming. So you should have a list, guys. Although I will tell you, speaking of that, I've only mailed my list this offer, I think once. I don't even invite my list to the opportunity presentations. Now, let me just be careful here. You should be doing that. I'm not doing it because there's only 24 hours in a day, and I'm making an excuse because I could take the time just to, it takes 5 minutes to mail my list. But I haven't really done it much, folks. It's because what have I been doing? I have just been communicating with people on social media. That works for me. And I know some of you are thinking, I can read your mind now. Well, that's you, Miles, because people know you and you're this and you're that. That's irrelevant. And I can prove it to you. You need to write this down, what I'm going to say. I can prove it to you. You need to pick somebody. I don't care who it is. It doesn't have to be me. Could be Randy Strum, could be Jason Lee, Michael Gardner, whoever floats your boat. You need to pick somebody who you're going to leverage off to build your business. Listen, people are going to join you based on results. If you're getting results with your investments, Rise, whatever, great. But again, most of you just started, and I told you shouldn't be focusing on that in the beginning. You should be leveraging the results. And you're thinking, okay, Miles, I don't have any results. So Miles, wait a minute. How am I going to leverage results, Miles, and I don't have any? Who said you have to leverage your own? Leverage the results of the team. Leverage my results. You are connected. We are connected in this universe here. In this M3 lifestyle universe, we're connected. Now, you're thinking, okay, that sounds good, Miles, but does it work? Folks, all I can do, I'm not the end. I don't consider myself master marketer of the universe. Okay, all I can do is share with you, and neither does my good friend Vic or Randy Strum. All we can do is share with you what works for us, what has worked for us. Okay, so back in 2013, when I jumped online, I didn't have any results, none. I didn't have any. I was brand new, just like many of you. But I listened to my mentor intensely. And I said, look, all I got to do is what the guy's telling me to do. I don't need to try and invent the wheel. And I don't need to be ignorant and just not listen to him and just like he's telling me to do things. And I just don't do it because I don't think it's important or I don't think it's going to work. See, I'm a fortune teller. I don't think it's going to work. I didn't do that. I listened, I did. So he said, well, leverage the results of the group. I did that. I also did something that he didn't even recommend, but I figured it out myself. I leveraged his results. So as I was talking about the opportunity, I was talking about how great he was able to do, how great our team was doing. How many members do we have on the M3 lifestyle team? I don't know. I got to look at my spreadsheet, but it is growing. I mean, not just people I brought in. If I had to guess, our little M3 lifestyle team, probably around 100. Wait a minute. 100 new members in 30 days? In 30 days? All in members, by the way. All in, baby. These are things you folks need to be talking about. People want results. So again, now that we've taken care of the results problem, and you can certainly leverage, And then also you can go beyond our M3 lifestyle team. You can leverage our entire team, Occupy Wealth, your entire team. How many members have we brought in? You know, guys, leverage. That is how you can really get started, guys. Guys, you don't want it to be like the chicken and the egg. Like you don't want it to be a catch-22. Well, Miles, I can't leverage my results because I don't have any. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So leverage the results over here that will help you get your own results. Now you can compound the two. You can leverage your results and continue to leverage the team. I was talking to Randy Strum this afternoon. I got some incredible updates to share with you guys, which I may run out of time. I don't have time to do. If not, I'll send you an email or something. But so here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to share my screen with you because I'm going to give you. This is not complicated, guys. This is why I'm saving it towards the last, end of the presentation. This is not brain surgery here, but there's things you need to do. I will tell you the most powerful thing you can do for your business is staying in the know. Listen, if you are part of some other company, you're doing something else besides your day job, you're doing something else. All I can tell you is, look, unless the two make sense and they go together, seriously, unless it's like an ecosystem that goes together where you can leverage one off of the other, I wouldn't focus on the other. And you got to make a decision. You want to be successful in WG, you got to make a decision. You really do. Now, the beautiful thing is we are introducing crypto mining, which should be available this Wednesday. We're introducing crypto mining to WG. And the beautiful thing about that is, what is Bitcoin and Ethereum, Litecoin, cryptocurrencies? What does that deal with? Most people don't even really know. They're like, well, Miles, it's cryptocurrency and it's digital. Forget all that. It's investing. It's mining and investing. Boy, what does WG deal with? What are we built on? Investing. Yeah, we deal with fiat money, but still growing their money. So it ties in nicely what we're doing here. Okay? So again, you need to focus on WG because if you really fully understand this compensation plan and how it can multiply, you would already know. You would be saying to yourself, man, okay, that other thing, I can kind of just put it aside, at least until I get my 3. Once I get my 3, then I can count my millions of dollars from Bitcoin. But until you get those 3, hold off being a Bitcoin millionaire. You follow me? So let's focus on getting those 3. Here's what I would do, and here's what I'm doing, guys. I listen, I do this, I do it every day. What I'm going to share with you, I do every single day because this is not a job where I work Monday through Friday. As you can see, this is a real business. So I'm just waiting for my screen to catch up. Did I share it? Hold on a second, guys. Oh, yeah, I did share it. Okay, just a delay. It's a big delay. So I can see all of your comments. I can see you guys hanging out. And I really can't wait to have our next training session because there's so much more that I know I'm going to run out of time. I'm looking at the time. There's so much more. So, okay, so you guys can see this. So I would highly recommend that you use Facebook as a tool in your business. And you are, okay? But are you using it the right way? Okay, because I don't have this written down, which I really should have it written down on slides for you. I didn't have time today. Remember, guys, it is Sunday, okay? So what I would do for, guys, these are just recommendations. You can do whatever you want, but these are recommendations. What I would do, folks, is I would keep some tabs open, guys. I would definitely keep some tabs open. I would keep a tab open as far as my Facebook Messenger. You want to be talking to people all the time, not bothering them, not spamming them like this guy here. But you want to keep that open, guys. You want your messenger to be your best friend. I've made a ton of money, guys. In fact, I've made 6 figures, multiple 6 figures. I need to say that again because it's true. I've made multiple 6 figures online using Facebook Messenger. And the last time I checked, guys, that was organic, which means free. Okay, so next step. And what you want to do, folks, is guys, I don't know how you got your desktop organized, but you need to create groups that are important to you. You should create shortcuts. See right here, guys? And again, guys, listen, bear with me. I don't know what you know you don't know. I'm just, maybe you have done all this already, but some people haven't. And, our team is growing. I don't have time to talk to each person one by one and repeat myself. So I'm doing this in a group setting, which you will be doing eventually. As your team is growing, you will not have time to talk to every single one of your team members. If you do that, you will not eat, you will not sleep, and your spouse will leave you. Okay? And I don't want my spouse to leave me. I love her. So anyway, so you want to have a and guys, you don't have to keep the tabs open. I do, but I'm saying you want to bookmark. We call it bookmark these groups. So our team group, our overall team group is Occupy Wealth. Occupy Wealth. It's a Facebook group. There's a difference between a group and a page. Okay? There's a difference between a Facebook group and a page. All of you should know that. If not, look it up. What's the difference? It's simple. Okay? So what I recommend, guys, is, guys, this is your business. So you should check this multiple times a day. Not once. No. Those days are over, guys. Those days are over. Multiple times a day. Engage, like, welcome new members, put out that good energy to the universe because it will come back to you. Look, this is a disgrace. Okay, guys, I'm being a little tough. You want easy or do you want to make money? Look at this. 39 people. 39 people welcomed Vivian. I know this guy. He's in my downline. 30, and how long has it been? November 3rd. Today's the 5th. 39 people. It's a travesty. Why is that? Because we have 1,500 members. 39 people out of 1,500 felt that it was important to welcome Vivian. You know what? See, that's another thing, guys. Guys, I'm telling you, and I know that this doesn't apply to all of you. I know it doesn't. But I'm telling you, these little things that I started doing in 2013 when I started working directly with Vic has got me to where I am. Being engaged, appreciating other people, showing gratitude. I mean, look, you join, right? And then, your picture's plastered there and people are welcoming you. Doesn't that make you feel good? Forget marketing and business. Doesn't that make you feel good as a person? Doesn't it make you feel like, oh, wow, this is nice? What if Rob, and I know Rob just joined, my beautiful wife, Sonia, just brought him in. I did not help her. I did not help her. She did this on her own. Proud of her. What if Rob was welcomed by 1,000 people? Do you know how good that would make Rob feel? Do you think that would motivate Rob to work a little bit harder? You think? Again, I'm just saying. I'm sharing that. I'm going to share the things that I did marketing wise, and I'm going to also share the things with you that I did that have nothing to do with marketing, but it enhanced my marketing. It made me a better marketer. You follow me? Anyway, so you need to have a number of bookmarks. Listen, all those other groups you're in, all those other Facebook groups that you're in, if they're pinned as shortcuts, get rid of them. They're a waste of time. Get rid of them. You don't have to listen to me. But when the month has went by, you haven't gotten your 3, then you'll think maybe I should have listened to Miles. So again, since I don't have slides, guys, I would recommend taking some notes. What do I recommend as a Facebook group that you should bookmark? Okay, number one, I just said Occupy Wealth. Here it is. And I know that's small, so, well, I think everybody here knows what that is. Where that is. Look, you can just do a search, Occupy Wealth. Bookmark that. Number two. Now we're going to switch over to a page, a Facebook page. This is the Occupy Wealth fan page. Okay, it's a fan page. And you'll know it's a page because it says page. Okay, if you look here, it doesn't say anything. Well, it does say it's a group. It's a group. I look at these things, I take them for granted. It's a group here. So again, you want to pin that. You can pin pages as well. You want to pin that. Okay, so that is our page. You need to be looking at this page multiple times a day. Listen, twice is multiple. That's good enough. But hey, if you had looked at it the third time, how do you know? You might have missed something. Okay. So, and again, I'm an admin, so mine might look a little bit different. And why is it so important to look at these pages? You need to jot this down. You already know. You know what's up. You know that Sunday night, Tuesday night, and Thursday night, every single week. In fact, we have one tonight. We have an opportunity presentation that you can send people to. Many of you are here, almost all of you are here because someone, probably me, sent you one of the opportunity presentations. And I probably was in it. Listen, we have tons of opportunity presentations. We have old ones. You don't have to use the latest. You can use any one you want. You don't have to use the one where I'm in there. You can use one that's a month old. I do think the newer ones are probably a little better. The information is more up to date, but you can use any opportunity presentation you want. Now, here's the thing. I will say about a couple weeks ago, maybe 2-3 weeks ago, we had a different page. It was called Passport Income. And there are some older videos housed on that. As a matter of fact, guys, because I want to get you folks thinking like me somewhat. So here's our, whoops, wrong. I just like things in a certain order. So here's our current, our new Occupy Wealth fan page. Now, we used to have one, we still do, but we don't use this one anymore. We have one called Passport Income. So what I would do, guys, and there's a message there. So what I would do, folks, is I would also, again, to be a student of this business, look, you just joined today. You need to do some work and kind of go back in time. It's not just about starting here and going forward. Go back in time a little bit, see what you missed. So if you go through this page, you will see some of the older, as soon as it comes up, you will see some of the older presentations. Okay? You can use any of them. There's one I did. I don't remember when that was for. They're here. Okay? You see them all here. So what would I do? Even though we're not using it right now, I would bookmark Passport Income. Passport Income. I would bookmark that as like a reference. Now, but not to be confused, this is the one that we're currently using. So you know that I'm recommending that you drive people, you invite people to those opportunity presentations that we have 3 times a week. Okay, so where, Miles, would I find the link? Well, if people are doing it right, you know, like there's different person hosts it, but the way I'm doing it, you'll see a post inside the group. And I did have it pinned, but I unpinned it because I noticed on the phone, you know, on the phone, it says pinned. And I just thought that most people won't be able to see it on their phone if they're pinned, if it's pinned. That's why I did that. But my goal is to keep this at the top. So you'll see this. And all you need to do, folks, is just read it, okay? And it says, use this link to share with your prospects. That's it. You grab this bit.ly link, okay? And you post it on social media. wherever, Instagram, whatever you're doing, you post it. And again, as marketers, whenever we see a link, guys, whenever we see a link that pertains to us, what do? We click on it. You want to just say, you don't want to assume that's the link. You want to click on it. You want to know where it goes. Boom. That's where it goes. It goes to Occupy Wealth. Okay. Now, you can also get the link here. Again, if you're new, you'll see this posted Tuesday, and Thursday. You want to read this, there's your link. Okay. So, see what I'm talking about, guys? You see what I'm talking about? I'm going to embarrass somebody right now. Now, Ruth, I don't know why Ruth is connecting with me here, because Ruth should be here live with us. And if she is here live, she certainly shouldn't be messaging me. But anyway, that's neither here or there. So that's the link to drive people to. Now, folks, if you also go to the Occupy Wealth fan page, that link, okay, it's being redirected to this page. And the reason why it's being directed here is because this is where the actual post is. This is where the post is. So what you could do, there's two ways of doing this, guys, and I want to keep it simple. I don't want to confuse you guys. What you can do, well, I'll tell you what I do. I'm saying what you can do. This is what I do. So I see here that this is the link I need to share to Bitly. Personally, I don't like Bitly. It's ugly, I think. I mean, but whatever. You don't need to change it. You don't need to do anything. Excuse me. You can use the Bitly. I don't like using Bitly. So what do? I will go to the raw link. I can get there by clicking here, or if I click here, it's going to take me to right to the post. It's going to take me right to the post. So rather than taking me right, well, yeah, you can do it that way, guys. It's fine. It's fine. Take you right. In fact, I kind of recommend that. It'll take you right to the post. All right. And then what you want to do, the raw link is here. It's right here. But as a double check, what I like to do is click on the timestamp. When you click on that, yeah, that's going to stay the same. But you want to click on that timestamp. You can also do it this way too. You can do it right inside of the fan page. Here it is. Here's the post. Okay. Now you're thinking, okay, Miles, so how do I get the link? Well, click on the timestamp, and it's going to give you this raw, ugly link. So you want to copy that link, and now what you can do is go to ClickMagick. Again, most of you here have ClickMagick. If you don't, I highly recommend you get ClickMagick. If you don't know what it is or you don't have it, hit me up, and I can give you a link for ClickMagick. Okay? Because what you can do is you can go into your ClickMagick, and what you can do is you can create a custom domain for tracking, which I highly recommend. I'll briefly show you guys. I don't have it open, but I'll briefly show you. Guys, ClickMagick is powerful. Yes, I know it's a little additional expense, but it's a tool that you need. So as you can see, I've already done it. You can see all these old ones, guys. I've already set up my link for tonight, which I haven't even posted yet. I may not, depends on time. So what I did, folks, is I set up a domain. First of all, I went to GoDaddy, and there's some steps involved. Okay. I went to GoDaddy, and I created a domain. I took that domain, and now I can use that domain every single week. Every single week, guys, I can use that same domain. The only thing that's going to change is this last part here. If you can't see this, guys, all you need to do is just, you can click on the little box to make your screen bigger. Here, I'll show you. See what you're looking at here? Watch this. A little blurry, but you can make it bigger. Okay. So again, I would use ClickMagick, create a custom domain. I did do a training video on that in our training Facebook group. So all I need to change every week is my domain stays the same. And all I'm changing is this last part. We call that the slug. And you can identify however you want. The way I'm identifying it is 11:05 live stream. That's going to change every week. So now what I do, I'll take that. Let's do a preview on that. I'll take that, and it redirects right to the post. See, very simple, guys. But I'll take that tracking link. And again, you do want to track your activity. You do want to track who's clicking on your links. As you're building out your business, using opt-in pages and landing pages, you are going to want to track who's opting in, who's not. And yes, I am aware of System Pal. I'm not going to talk about System Pal tonight, but I will give you a link to System Pal, those of you that need it. What is System Pal? Well, it's our third-party external marketing system that Randy Strum has recommended for all of us. It's a fantastic system, guys. You will find the landing pages and marketing funnels that we are using, okay, to drive traffic to wealth generators. So again, all the tools you could think of, like, well, Miles, do we have this? Do we have it? We have everything you need here, guys, to build your business. So let me close that. Running out. In fact, there's System Pal right there. I'll get to that in a second because we're running out of time. Okay, so let's go back here. I think I want to close that. Let's go back. So we are back to the fan page again. So you want to bookmark Occupy Wealth group. You want to be in that group multiple times a day, checking, engaging. You want to bookmark the Occupy Wealth fan page. And I did say to also bookmark Passport Income, even though we don't use it anymore, as a reference. Especially if you're new, take a look at it. Go through some of the old posts. Look at the old videos. Yeah, I know it's going to take some time. That's why they call it work, for lack of better words. Okay, so that's like kind of secondary. I'll just move it over here. All right, so the next page should be bookmarked. Very important. Check this one multiple times a day. Do the same thing that you're doing in the Occupy Wealth Facebook group where you are welcoming people. Guys, it takes you 1 second to say welcome. Look, just looking at his picture, that's not enough. Look at all. See, I can see this, guys. Maybe you don't know if I can. Seen by 21 people. Okay, all right. If we're really trying to get back from the universe what we're putting out, okay, if it's seen by 21 people, why have only 9 people liked it? Why? Can somebody explain that to me? Oh, Miles, I'm too busy to say welcome. Guys, if you don't heed what I'm telling you, 10 years will go by, 20, and you will still be trying to figure it out. Why is your traffic not converting? These are the things, folks, that are going to grow you as a marketer and a business person. I'll take it a step further. How many team members do we have in this group so far? 62. Now, am I saying that, okay, the minute that somebody posts and welcomes somebody, we all got to jump in there like insects on a piece of candy? And no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. We don't live on Facebook. I don't live on Facebook. I'm there a lot. I don't live on it. Like some people, you don't have to live on it to know what's going on. Do you need to welcome Rob today? No. No. But should you welcome Rob at least by Monday or Tuesday? Yes. It takes you about 10 seconds. And my question is, if you are not welcoming Rob, why? Well, you think Rob has nothing to do with you? Well, he has nothing to do with me. You think he has nothing to do with you? Yes, he does. Do you understand that how us working together as a team, what we call a mastermind, how powerful that is? And how do you know what Rob knows or doesn't know? Maybe Rob could really help you in your business. Maybe he could. So again, these are things, folks, that as a team, see, this is a team business. Again, I figured this out way back in 2013 when there was something called Big Idea Mastermind, which does not exist anymore. But I figured it out way back then that I need to be a team player. I need to be part of the team. People will get to know me better. And also, I'm putting out all this positive energy to the universe. It has no choice but to come back to me. And it did. And it filled my bank account. So again, I shouldn't see stuff like this. Really, I really shouldn't. I do know that there are, well, maybe one or two people. I don't know the number, but maybe one or two people join and never come back to this group because they've got so many other groups here in their shortcuts. They don't have time to look here. If that's the case, guys, you're going to be skating up ice hill. You're going to be ice skating uphill. You don't have to listen to me. You want to know how I'm doing? Miles, come on, man. Come on, bro. How are you bringing in all those people? What are you doing? What are you doing? And a lot of people that I bring in, folks, a lot of them, they don't know me. So you can't say, well, because you're Miles. Okay, well, if I'm, quote, Miles, I wasn't, quote, Miles back in 2013, and I was bringing a lot of people into Empower Network. How was I doing that? I was leveraging the team I was on, and I was leveraging Vic. You have no idea how many pictures I'm in with Vic. Also because I went to the seminars, the conferences. I went to the events, and I got to meet him, so I took pictures. Another reason for getting to events. Vic was, Vic was Vic. So you see me standing next to Vic, like, hey, he knows Vic. I want to work with him. That's it, guys. These are common sense things. Common sense things. And by doing these type of organic type of things, when you do start driving traffic and spending your hard-earned money on traffic, okay, hey, you'll get the traffic. You will build a list, but that's not where it stops. When you build that list, guys, can I share something with you? That's where it begins. That's where it begins, team. When you build that list, that's where the marketing begins. But because you've done all these things I'm recommending, training your mind properly, you will know how to talk to your list. You'll be able to write an email, and they will feel like you are just talking to them. And you'll be embedding videos. And those of you that are in the witness protection program, you're not allowed to create a video and show your face. You can go to Fiverr and have somebody else create a video for you. So there's no excuse. This should be bookmarked, checked multiple times a day. When I say multiple, all right, guys, I'll be easy on you. 2 or 3 times a day. That's not too much to ask. And I think there might be a few more, but these are the key ones. Occupy Wealth Facebook group. I'm sorry, fan page. Fan page, excuse me. M3 Lifestyle Wealth Creation Team. And of course, I've added all of you to our overall umbrella or overall general M3 Lifestyle team. All my MSIs fall under this. Here's another Facebook group. You're thinking, Miles, I'm in too many Facebook groups already. Get out of them. Cancel. So here, M3 Lifestyle Team Facebook group. Same thing with this one. No biggie. Check it 2-3 times a day. More. Check it 50 times a day if you want to. I'm just saying you need to know what's going on here. Listen, team, I should not even have to send you an email. I will. But I shouldn't have to send you an email. Here we go again. And guys, if this doesn't apply to you, cool. If it does apply to you, I guess you just signed up for Wealth Generators because you like spending money. 96 minutes. Well, I'm sorry. Not all these people are in WG. Not all of them, but I know at least half of them are, so I can round it off to 50. And I guess I shouldn't complain because half of them saw it, 25. But here we go again, 25 people. But only 13 have actually liked it. And unless my math is wrong, only 9 comments. I'm asking you, team, is it too much effort, or is it because you're so busy? Is that it? If you're that busy, or maybe you think it's not important. It is important. See, guys, these little details, these little things, Like when you're dancing salsa and there's a basic pattern called the basic, it's called the basic, okay? That basic step, it's everything. If you don't get that basic down correctly, everything else you'll do, I don't care if you're flipping your partner in the air, everything else you'll do after that, it will never look right. It will never look good. It will never look smooth because you didn't focus on that. Some people think that boring little basic. Actually, the basic is extremely a beautiful foot pattern done correctly. So again, these are recommendations, guys. You don't have to do anything I'm saying. They're recommendations. So because we're out of time, guys, because I got to jump on a call at 9:30, and then I got a presentation at 10. So again, can you sum it up for me, Miles? Yeah, I'll sum it up for you. Here's how I'll sum it up. Here's what you should be doing. What you should be doing is inviting people on social media, inviting your list, inviting your neighbor, whoever. I don't know. Doesn't matter to me. Get them on one of our opportunity presentations. We're doing one tonight at 10 o'clock. We're doing one Tuesday. We're doing one Thursday. Now listen, I think of everything. Well, I'm sorry, team. I don't think of everything. I think of a lot of things. If somebody's telling you, hey, Miles, I can't watch it. It's too late for me. I got to give them go to work. You know what? That's probably the wrong person for your business. I'm just being honest with you. You can tell them, well, you can watch the recording. You can tell them you can watch the recording. But if you know they're just that strict where they can't stay up an hour longer or whatever, maybe they're not for your business. There's a million other people out there. You don't have to just focus on that one person that can't stay up. There's millions of other people. So what I would do is back to here again. I would go in a group. Okay. Now you know it's Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Nobody has to tell you. So I would go in the group. I would say to myself, okay, today's Sunday. I can invite people. So let me find that link. All right. Oh, here it is. Okay, got it. I got the link. So I can either give them the bit.ly like Miles said, or I can take this raw link and make a custom domain. And I would do a little clever post on Facebook, and I will invite them to the presentation. Now, the other thing, folks, that I do recommend, I don't recommend that you post the link right inside your post. You can, but Facebook doesn't really like it that much. You'll get more engagement if, like right here, guys, you'll get more engagement if you post the link inside the comments. Just do it clever. See, I put a little note here. I'll drop you a link to the presentation in the comments. And sure enough, I put it in the comments. So I recommend doing that. Facebook, they have a problem with you trying to make money without paying them. That's all I can tell you, team. So listen, I know we ran out of time. That's it for now. Again, without spending one dime, without being a marketing genius, you know how to get started. You know how to hit the ground running. Invite people to the presentation. If they miss it, okay, what I would do, like tomorrow, for example, okay, what I would do, I would come back. This will change in a little bit. This will change. I would take that link. Now it's been recorded. I would take that link and I would share it with my friends and family on social media. You can also email your list. You can post on Instagram. You can create a YouTube video. Okay, you can. Okay, and you can embed the link in your description on YouTube. Folks, there is so much to do. It's ridiculous. There's no reason why, even if you're brand new, guys, you're like, Miles, I know what the internet is. I don't know what the internet is, but I just joined your team. There's no reason why you can't get started. And again, let the system do the selling and telling. Listen, I'm not perfect. I make this mistake a lot. In fact, I actually did it earlier today. I shared the presentation with somebody. They had questions. We jumped on a call, but the call should have been about 5 minutes. It wasn't that long. It was about 20 minutes. Shouldn't have been that long. And I was really, because that's just me. I get it from my mother, just trying to be too helpful. I get it from my mother. I was getting into it too much. No, listen. The presentation should have them sold. If they're not sold by the presentation, you know what? They're not a good lead. Now, will they have questions? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. But they should have first watched the presentation and understood it. And if they didn't get it, you know what? They should watch the presentation again. We can't control people, guys, but I don't believe that people should be lazy and like, well, I really didn't understand the presentation. I really didn't really watch it. I'll just ask him. I don't got time to watch this. If they don't got time to watch a simple hour presentation, they don't have time to build a business. And you know it, team. You know it. So I wanted to give you guys more tonight, but that's all I have time for. I had to lay down a foundation when we first jumped on here, which I did. That foundation I laid down, folks, was important. It was important. So I recommend, you know what, folks? I recommend, you know what I recommend? I recommend that you watch this team training again. Even though you're here live, I recommend that you watch it again. All right? And I'm telling you, folks, the reason why I'm able to, and guys, it's beautiful, because I'm thinking to myself, man, I've generated all this business organically. You know, talk about no overhead. My ROI is ridiculous. I've generated all this business organically, haven't spent a dime on traffic, haven't even really talked to my list. You know, just imagine what's going to happen when I start using System Pal. I'm not really using it yet. You should be using it, but I'm just telling you about me. Now you're thinking, well, Miles, and I need to share my screen with you one more time. You're thinking, well, Miles, because that's you. No, that has nothing to do with it. What it does have to do with is what I shared with you about 10 minutes ago. No, I'm sorry, about 20 minutes ago, where I was talking about leverage. Okay. And I was talking about how you may not have the results yet, but you can leverage what Wealth Generators is doing. You can leverage the results that people are getting with Rise. Oh, Miles, I just joined. I don't know anybody getting results with Rise. Well, ask inside the Occupy Wealth group. Hey, is anybody? It's okay, folks. I love what I do. I don't mean to come off harsh tonight, but I want to see you folks succeed. I'll give you a little marketing tip that you can do. Hey, one person can do it and everybody else can copy. Okay, I'm going to share that with you before we go. But one more thing, team. As our team is growing, sending me messages on Facebook is getting less effective. Have you noticed? It's not that effective, guys. Listen, I admit, when you joined, me and you were talking on Facebook. Okay? That was a strategy. We're marketers. That strategy's done. So the best way to get me is send me an email, and I will answer them in orderly fashion. Hitting me up on Facebook, guys, it's not going to be too effective as we grow. Listen, as your team grows, you got 3 people, you got 9, you got 10, you got 27. Now, what if all your team members are hitting you up on Facebook? Would you have time to continue building your business? I don't think so. So the best way to reach me is miles@m3lifestyleteam.com. If it's really urgent, guys, you got a hot lead. Well, guys, hit me up on Facebook or either text me. You all have my phone number. It's in your WG back office. If you got a hot lead to close, I'm not talking about a 3-way call. That's not a hot lead, really. Oh, speaking of 3-way calls, if you have a 3-way call, it's not going to work if you contact me that day. Listen, if I have like that much free time where I can just pop on the 3-way, I must not really be building a successful business. You got to give me at least a day notice, guys. So I don't need to repeat myself. Those of you that don't have System Pal, here's the link, System Pal. Go get it. Get System Pal. You need that. It's a little additional expense, but you need that. What do I recommend? Well, there are, let's see if I can show you here. Yeah, there are 3 types of plans you can get. Starter, basic, pro. Folks, just get the starter. $27 a month. What is that? $1 a day? $1.25 a day. Stop drinking coffee. Starter, guys, that's it. That's what you need. It's powerful. Guys, I'm telling you, and guys, the only reason why I haven't really started using my funnels in System Pal, I just haven't had time. I'm too busy referring people, seriously. And so will you be. But I'm going to take the time out to go through System Pal. This is powerful. Folks, in fact, take advantage of it. Guys, here's the deal. Take advantage of it while your team is small. Because if when your team gets bigger, you're going to need to spend more time with your team. There's only 24 hours a day, guys. So while your team is small, do it now, guys. You have an advantage over me. Seriously, because your team is smaller than the teams you're building. But as your team gets bigger, this way you already know System Pal. You got it down. So when your team gets bigger, you won't be trying to find time to learn it, like me. You know what I'm saying, guys? Makes sense, right? So System Pal, you want to grab that. So the last thing I was going to share with you guys, and I think I forgot. I think that quickly I forgot what it was because I jumped over to something else. Maybe it might come to me, maybe it won't. We're going up on 90 minutes, guys. I got a call in like 2 minutes. Their timing is good. I wanted to keep this to an hour, but the timing is good. All I'm telling you guys is, okay, here's the last thing I'm going to share with you. I can't think of what the other was, but here's the last thing I'm going to share with you. As a reminder, you folks really need to get this. Listen, even if you don't understand how our compensation plan is really designed. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on one sec. Hello? Hi, Jameson? Hey, brother, listen, can I call you back in like 2 minutes? Yeah, I'll call you right back. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye. So what was I saying, guys? Okay, so please understand this. Once you get your 3 personals, personal volume, you get your 3 personals, guys, that will unlock the compensation plan for you, number one. I know you guys know this, but you need to hear this. It will unlock the compensation plan, okay? And it will also eliminate your monthly subscription fee. It will eliminate that. Those 3 people are going to do the same thing you did. They're going to. They're going to. If they listen to what the group and the team is talking about, John, Mary, and Joe, they're going to get 3. So my math serves me right. Those 3 are going to get 3. So that's 9 plus your 3, that's 12. Right there, you have done something that probably 98% of our population, I'm sorry, 98.9% of our population cannot do. And that is earn a consistent $500 a month from an online home business. Boom. In fact, you're over the 9. So what I'm telling you folks is, and I know a lot of you have been working hard. Keep working, guys. Keep focusing. Expand your pond. Expand it, okay? Expand it. Think out of the box. You can refer 3 people to this business. You can. And don't just think about like network marketers only. Think about people that are looking to invest. And again, yeah, even an investor would want to build a business around this. An investor is not going to necessarily come in just as a customer. Okay? You follow me? We really want to bring them in as an affiliate. If you bring them in as a customer, great. It's okay. But we're really focusing on affiliates. You folks can do this. You can do this. Now, one last thing. This is the last thing, and I think my idea might not. Again, ideas change. You know, this is a fluid business. Nothing is permanent, written in stone. I talked about for the month of November, all of my personals, pretty much giving them to you guys. Well, I will be doing that, but it's not going to be as many as I thought. because again, as you can see, I brought in a few people this weekend. Those people wanted to be directly under me. Okay. And what I've also noticed is sometimes this is just a part of business life, business guys in life. Some people might even push back like on, because they don't really understand, like, well, wait a minute, so why are you putting me under? It can get tricky, guys. That's all I'm saying. It can get tricky. So although I'm going to continue with that strategy where I can, here's what I'll tell you. If I do, or when I do, you know, a lead comes in, I've closed the person and I basically give them your link. For those of you that I'd love to do that for all of you. And guys, we're just being realistic here. Obviously, I can't do that for the entire team. It's impossible. I just can't, you know, but I can do it where it makes sense. And again, folks, and I'm not talking about group volume. Understand that group volume, guys, I'll give you folks all the group volume you can handle. Okay. I'll give you all the group volume you can handle, but I'm talking about your 3 personals. Okay. You guys continue working. You should be able to do that. What I was going to say is, if I do give you a personal, understand something. That person knows what we're doing. So that person's now on your team. You are going to need to reciprocate. And one of your personals, you should give to that person. Do you follow me? You should give to that person to help them, because I helped you and they helped you. So where I'm able to do that, maybe some of you have, like, you got your 2 and you just need 1 more. Well, you're a perfect candidate for your sponsor to actually, for lack of better words, just give you a lead, not group volume, but give you a personal. Just give them to you. Sign them up under your link. You're a perfect candidate. Okay. All of you can do this. It's a new month. It's November. Listen, know it, guys. Know it and believe it. I say, and this does include people that just joined the first week of November, but I say, folks, every single person that joined us in October, you will and you can get your 3 this month, period. And you need to, again, for lack of better words, you need to put that type of pressure on yourself. And it will be much easier if you do all the things I shared with you for the last 90 minutes. All right, team? So with that said, guys, I'm going to have to run and then get ready for 10 o'clock. I'll see all of you in 30 minutes, right? Yes? I'll see all of you in 30 minutes. Cool. Looking at your comments. Another thing, guys, if you are working on strategies to get your 3 and you feel like you're spinning your wheels, you're like, Miles, I'm working, but maybe I need some course correction or something. Guys, that's why I'm here. Contact me, ask me, run it by me what you're doing, but go through the proper channels. Don't start messaging me. Send me an email. Send me an email. I'll answer it. But if it's something that I think would be better talked about on Messenger, then I'll messenger you back. And if you don't want me sending you a Facebook message, you want me sending you an email, then I'll email you. Hey, it's your business. You run it the way you want. Maybe you don't want to receive Facebook messages either, blowing up your inbox. I'll email you back. All right, guys. So with that said, guys, have a great week. For me, the week starts on Sunday, not Monday. The week, look at the calendar. The week starts on Sunday. Have a great week, guys. Stay blessed. I appreciate all of you. I don't know. I might have been a little bit tough on you guys tonight. If I was, it's only because I want to see you folks succeed. I know that, well, I don't know of any other business where all you need is 3 sales. They are sales, team. They're sales. The 3 people, they're sales. All you need is 3 sales to unlock greatness. because there are people who have just 3 sales of their own with a big team. That is powerful. Now, I don't want you guys to do that. That's just being lazy, okay? But I'm just telling you how it works. It's called pure leverage, guys. That is really that is the M3 strategy to the core. Hey, with that, guys, with that said, team, I got to run. Guys waiting for me. Team, have a great week. I'll see you folks in 30 minutes, and I'll see you guys at the very top. Take care, guys.